Massive breaking news then. We've had the code this week from WWE RAW. Everything about it was annoying. The code was actually on the commentary table and you couldn't easily scan it. They even flashed it up on screen, but there was no clear screenshots of it. I couldn't get a good screenshot of it. And yeah, it was annoying. But there were QR codes being shared online. And we've got a lot to talk about. For those of you that haven't seen it, basically the superstars, lots of superstars, read out one word individually. The message says, who killed the world? You did. You did. Feed your head. Feed your head. And then there is a code at the very end. This is really, really interesting stuff. I don't think there's a connection with the superstars that read out the words. I don't think there's any connection between those. There could be, but nothing really jumps out. It's not as if they're all dark characters. Like, for example, one of them is The Rock. One of them is Road Dogg. It's not as if it's like Papa Shango, Undertaker, Mankind. Like, it's not all dark, mysterious characters. So I can't see a link there. I just think that they got different superstars, took footage of them saying the words needed to get that message across. Here on screen, you can see The Undertaker saying the word "your." And the one that's really interesting is this one. It's a shadowy figure that says "you did." And all the others are superstars. This one seemingly isn't. If you're going to focus some attention on this, this would be somewhere to potentially start, because when they say did, the voice is a lot deeper. And I think you could definitely get the audio of that, play around with it. And I think you could find something quite interesting there. So that's something to look at. That is part of the clip to definitely go back to and revisit. So yeah, that stood out. All the others are superstars. That stood out. The main thing is at the very end, we get this code. Now, this could be a date. So we do need to look and see what happened on the 7th of April, 2001. It could absolutely be a date. It seems like it is a zip code. Looking into it, it is a zip code for Kentucky, which is very interesting. But SmackDown is not at Kentucky. SmackDown is going to be... I can't remember, not in Kentucky. I think it's Winnipeg off the top of my head. I'm sure it's Winnipeg. So, yeah, not in Kentucky. So Kentucky is another code. So I think that shadowy mystery figure is interesting. I think Kentucky is interesting. And we just found out something else that's interesting. Ryan Satin on Twitter said that he has just discovered, he went on Twitter, and he just discovered someone got into the source code of this. So they got into the source code, and hidden in the source code are Aleister Black's lyrics. Aleister Black's lyrics to his theme song are hidden in the source code of this. That is massive. Now, I'm not saying that this means this is Aleister Black, but what it is doing is it is definitely adding to the fact that they are pointing in lots of different directions. They are using these clues to muddy the waters. Like, this can still be Bray, but it's undeniable that there are things within these clues that point to other superstars. How amazing that there's lyrics hidden in the source code to this. So yeah, wanted to make sure that we got that out there, because I think that is really big, really interesting, and I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments, and as always, really, really appreciate the support. As soon as we get more updates, we will bring them to you, maybe in the Raw review. If not, we'll look to do a separate video as soon as we do get anything.